this. If I want to make something look absolutely awful and horribly bloody, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of this on here.
A very little bit. It doesn't take much.
But we're gonna overdo it.
We're gonna overdo it because it's more fun that way.
As soon as Baxter gets back, oh, my office might be locked.
Sherry's there. It'll be fine.
Tell you
I
what,
have some water
let me
in
make
here.
sure. Yeah, here. Let's put that up.
Use the rest of my water. It's fine.
We're going to. We'll conserve it.
It's fine. You can just let it ride.
Where did that orange go?
Oh. Whoa. She got cut.
And I think that's kind of neat. However, it's just not good enough.
Yeah.
Looks like me on Friday night.
Definitely not.
We need a little.
When
bit
is
more.
it enough?
Never.
When somebody passes out.
That's when it's enough.
So did somebody hurry up and throw up, please?
Looks like me on Friday night.
Hey.
Fate might end up what happened.
Hey, look, he brought it. It's good.
Fate might end up passing out. You know,
That's
So
exactly.
yeah, I usually make large bottles of it.
Broken the first rule because you've spoken about it.
crap, you're right.
Get right there. And now, oh, there they are. I'm gonna get a terrible brush that I don't like. And I want to add a couple of more things on here.
The effect of passing out. Yum.
Yay.
I'm around.
Never wear this shoes to theater.
At all.
Yeah, no, like I go in knowing I'm gonna have to watch.
What's
all of
great
this.
is some of this, some of the cotton ball kind of gets together and it makes it a little sinewy.
I kind of want to lick it.
All right, so that's kind of
No, you
cool,
don't.
right? That looks really
Doesn't
nice.
taste
I
good at
really
all.
dig that. I could go home and be so
This isn't
happy
the
with
mint
that
flavor
and just be
stuff.
like, gosh, I made like the best ever.
look like mint
That just happened great, but I want to make it worse.
Let's go.
Because yeah, it's great to have something chewed on you, and I'm not saying if you saw somebody running at you and then some zombies behind that person, and the person who ran at you had that on their arm, you'd be concerned. You'd have a moment.
I will let them come in.
There'd be a moment where you thought to yourself, maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe I should go somewhere else. But what if somebody came back and you saw this huge explosion?
The smell and taste of gunpowder.
Smells like fate in here.
Wow, that's just offensive. Yum.
Drip. Whoa.
I mean, it
No.
doesn't look that bad.
That's what we want it to do.
It looks like it's like your skin.
Watch, but watch. So we get this started up, and we're happy with that. By adding a little bit of charcoal powder, we're okay. And you can't really use the good stuff. You got to add the cheap stuff on there. So I'm going to add this like right there. Put a little there.
That's good.
A little right there up top.
Good texture. Love it. Love it.
Okay. Now we're going to take a little bit more of this.
Whoa.
Because I believe that, you should make the max effect you can try for.
A little more blood powder.
Which is always exciting. A little more blood on this. Yay. Having a good time. Oh, you can't pass
You
out
could
just
have
yet.
anything have done to you.
A little more blood.
Well, we get a picture of that.
It's all right. Yeah. Pictures and video are totally fine.
And this sets up the best part of the effect. So we've got this, and we're like, oh my gosh, the horrible things that have happened to her. They were chewing on her arm, and how do we know? But are you? And you're like, oh gosh, you should never touch an injured person. Are you okay? Oh, all this skin just came off your arm. It was gross.
Yum.
This is the stuff I get to do for a living.
Seems like you're
right.
Yeah.
I'm going to taste it.
You're not going to taste it because it is toxic.
As paper as.
So that was just a very simple thing. Now remember, again, this is very easy. That was just Kleenex and some red liquids. That's all it was. And it was fast and easy. And even though you guys tried to be tough, I heard a couple of ohs. They were there. All right, so always a great
pretty
time
lame.
with that.
That's disgusting.
It's all about knowing where you are. With a wound that gaping right there, I really wouldn't want them to have a lot of movement. The way that is designed, though, the way I designed that one wound was so they could be running, and it wouldn't actually move unless they hit it with their hand and physically got to move because there's so much sticky stuff in between there.
Yeah, usually with a wound like that, they're coming on already wounded, right?